and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. So today I'm going to do a bit of a styling video and basically going to talk you through how I build a capsule wardrobe for this time of year. I feel like there is so many different options of coats and jumpers and jeans and jackets, and it can be very overwhelming, and I think it can be quite difficult to decide like which knit should I go for or which jumper should I go for that isn't going to require me needing a new one that's in fashion in a couple weeks. So I have put together basically everything that I would need to last me throughout autumn winter. From this you can make so many different outfits. If you are looking for a colourful winter wardrobe or bright colours, this is not the channel for you, because as you can see I wear a lot of dark colours, I wear a lot of neutrals, and I just think that is the best way to build a capsule wardrobe. So if you would like to see how I do that, then keep watching. Okay, so it looks like there is a lot on this rail, but obviously I've just chosen options for each category. I think I have 5. So I have trousers and jeans, I have basics, I have knits, I have skirts, and I have jackets and different types of jackets. So I'm going to go through and talk you through each piece and like why it would work in a capsule wardrobe and how you can style it. I think we should just get started. I'm going to basically do it as though I was building an outfit right now in the mirror. So I would start with my jeans, then I would add a top, maybe a knit, that kind of thing. So I'm going to start off with jeans and trousers. I've pulled some denim and I've also pulled some leather because that's the only 2 things I really wear throughout autumn winter. So I'll start off with some denim. To cover all bases, I've pulled black jeans, blue jeans, skinny jeans, and straight leg jeans. So I'm going to start off with some straight legs. I think a pair of good straight leg jeans is super essential. I know a lot of people like to invest in their jeans, but I personally don't. I don't see any problem with buying cheaper jeans, especially if they're blue, because I don't think they wear badly at all. I think they wear very well. So these are actually a new discovery. These are from H&M. They're straight leg jeans, so they're in a nice kind of like medium blue denim wash, which is good for this time of year. I tend to stay away from super light washes. I think they're more kind of for summer. And they're just literally straight leg jeans, and they have a raw hem, which I absolutely love. I think it adds something to an outfit in a very subtle way. These are from H&M. I think they cost me about £15, and I have 2 pairs of them, different colours of denim. They are the best straight leg jeans I've ever tried on in my whole life. Like honestly, they are so good, so affordable, wash super well, wear super well. Like they're the best jeans, okay? So this style of jean is an absolute must-have, especially in this wash. I think obviously I wear a lot of black, so adding in blue really helps to break up the outfit. So I started off with these blue ones, which I'm loving. I think having 1 pair of blue jeans is totally fine for your wardrobe, especially if they're straight leg. I think they work super well with whites and more kind of like neutral colors and help break up an outfit if it's all black. So definitely recommend the blue ones. Moving on, another essential, a pair of black straight leg jeans, the same style as the blue ones, but these ones are Topshop, and I would say that they fit a little bit not as tight as the H&M ones, so I actually do prefer H&M. But these are super cute. Again, they have a raw hem. I think straight leg jeans just look a lot more chic, a lot more fashionable, and a lot more put together and like mature than skinny jeans. I think these are my most worn pair of jeans ever. I just love the way they look with outfits. I think straight leg jeans work phenomenally with blazers, and I wear a lot of blazers. So that's 1 pair of blue, 1 pair of black straight legs, and then I have a pair of black skinnies. Black skinnies, I think these are super essential for autumn winter, especially because you're wearing boots a lot, and I just feel like boots don't work that well on me with straight leg jeans. So I think skinnies are actually really handy in autumn winter because of boots. It means you can like tuck them in, it gives you like a streamlined leg, all that jazz. So I've pulled the Topshop Journey jeans, which are my absolute go-to. I'm sure everybody watching this will know about Topshop Journey jeans. These ones I've pulled in particular because they have belt loops, which I think is something kind of new for Topshop. But in autumn winter, of course, we're wearing a lot of big jumpers, a lot of thick jackets, and I think having belt loops and the option to add a belt is super important for autumn winter dressing. It means you can give yourself a waist and you can see the buckle on the outfit without looking drowned, you know. Okay, moving on, I have 2 pairs of leather trousers. So again, 1 pair of skinnies and 1 pair of not skinnies. Skinnies are pretty self-explanatory. These are from Zara a couple years ago. They are amazing. They've lasted me so long. They usually come out with the exact same pair every single year, so I will try and find them for you. These ones are also kind of like felt lined, so they keep you nice and warm in these colder days. And I just think they look super chic paired with blazers, paired with jackets. Again, as you can see, I wear a lot of black, so having things like leather adds in texture to the outfit and makes it look less kind of like all one boring vibe. It kind of just adds dimension. And then finally we have a pair of straight leg leather trousers. So these are from Mango. Again, these have that kind of like felt lining, so super warm for this time of year. But I think these are just a really cool like pair of trousers to add into the mix. I wouldn't say these are essential, but I would say if you want to buy a pair of them, they really help with creating lots of different vibes, lots of different looks. These also work super well day and night. So yeah, I really love these. I tend to wear these in the day. I wear a pair of trainers and I wear a blazer, and it just gives that like smart cash feeling. But yeah, as I said, they just give you kind of like more option. I love leather, and I think having one skinny pair, one baggy pair is the perfect amount. So we're going on to some basics, kind of like t-shirts and that kind of thing. I think it's worth investing in t-shirts and basics. I don't mean spending £50 on a white t-shirt, but I mean spending £15 rather than £5. I always have these Topshop t-shirts in black and white in my drawer. These are the premium t-shirts, so they cost £15, which is a little bit more expensive for just a plain tee, but honestly the quality is lovely. It's not see-through, they wash super well, they're super soft. So I think the material is just really lovely. It looks a little bit more chic than a kind of, you know, the t-shirt material is just very kind of like boxy and doesn't really move with you. This one kind of like moves with you, so if you want to tuck it in, it just hangs nicely over the belt, that kind of thing. So yeah, this is an absolute essential. I always reach for these, even if I'm layering with them. They're just good to have. And then moving on, I will always have basics that are bodies. So right now I'm wearing a body. This is a black t-shirt body from Missguided. Bodies for me are just the best way of layering. I think they give you like a snug under layer. Although they're not like thermal or anything, they definitely keep you warm, especially if you're wearing knits like this and you're just not cold enough for a big jacket or a big thermal underneath it. These kind of t-shirts are perfect. They just kind of block the wind from your body. So I always have bodies. I have short sleeved ones, I have long sleeved ones, I have polo neck ones, I have v-neck ones. I have all different styles just so that they fit nice and snug under any item of clothing I'm wearing that day. Also, I think they look super cool just under blazers and that kind of thing. I love my t-shirts to be super tight, so everything's kind of like streamlined like I'm wearing now. So yeah, I mean, I have an obscene amount of bodysuits, all in different styles, as I said, and different colours, because I just think they're the perfect basic. This one is from Missguided. I think it was probably like £8. And if there's one tip I can give you for bodies, is look for ones that have a thong bum. Otherwise you're going to get visible panty line, and we don't like that. But yeah, I have all of my thongs where I can in the thong style at the back, just so everything's nice and seamless if you're wearing skinny jeans. And then I just have some vests. So I have a lot of these from Topshop. In fact, I think all of the ones I actually do own are Topshop. Some are in this kind of like stretchy material, and some are more in this kind of like lycra cotton. But again, both just perfect layering pieces. Also throughout the rest of the year, they look so cute under blazers, under leather jackets. But I just think for layering, these are my absolute go-to. These work super great under knits as well, and just, you know, just basic layering. And then one more t-shirt to show you. It's just a plain black one. This one is actually, I think it's, let me check. So this one's viscose and elastane. So it's not like soft cotton, but it's super soft material, and it fits super snug on the body. It just looks more like a premium t-shirt to me, more like a kind of dressed up t-shirt. So I would wear this t-shirt for like dinner, but I wouldn't wear a cotton one necessarily for dinner. It's just a bit of a different vibe to have in the wardrobe, and I really like it. But again, I think it was about £15 or £20 from the boutique section. Just having a t-shirt in a different material just again makes things look a little bit more exciting, a little bit more premium. And yeah, I just really like this t-shirt. And actually, weirdly, I've worn this a couple times out to meeting stuff, and everyone compliments it, so it must be a good tee. That's our basic kind of like shell of the outfit. Now we're going to go into like knits and that kind of thing. So I've pulled 4 different knits. I've pulled kind of like premium price, I've pulled thin, I've pulled essential, and I've pulled big and chunky. So I'm going to talk you through them. The first one is the more kind of like expensive knit. This one is from H&M. So this one is also a bit more of like a unique shaped knit, so it's probably not one I would reach for every single day. But I do think investing in like 1 or 2 more kind of like unique knit pieces is super good for a capsule wardrobe. It just gives you option, and again, these can work day to night. These can look really cool styled up, but also really lovely for the daytime. It was quite expensive if I remember. I think it was about £60 or £70. The price isn't on here, which is really annoying. But I really love the colour. I really love the shape of it. The little kind of like peplum top. It gives you a bit of a waistline even though it is a knit. And then it has these gorgeous, very slight kind of like puff sleeves. Also, it does bring in a bit of colour, obviously. Obviously not bright, but it brings in something other than black. And it is still lovely and like neutral coloured. So really like this. It's not the softest material, to be honest. It's 30% wool. But it's really cute nonetheless. And again, it's great for kind of like meetings, it's great for workwear. You can wear this with some straight leg trousers and just add something a little bit, again, more premium to the wardrobes. Dog hair everywhere. Okay, basic black knits. These are essential. I have so many of these. Zara is my #1 go-to. They have gorgeous, soft, thin knits. This one actually is polyester. It's not a knit. I couldn't find my thin knits. I think they're all in the wash. But this one looks basically the same. With these kind of tops, I always will go for a little bit of a high neck. So it's not huge up the top of your neck, but it does come up ever so slightly high. And again, I just think it works super well under jackets, under blazers, that kind of thing. These are just an absolute essential for me. I have so many, as I said, and they work in so many different ways. Again, day or night. Also fab for layering. If you have like this top and you want to put it under a big chunky knit like this one, it's perfect. You can just roll the neck down and you've got a long sleeved cozy layer. But yeah, I really love these, and I love tucking this kind of knit into black skinny jeans, adding a belt with a nice big buckle, boots, blazer. It's a really chic, very, very easy outfit to make, and you can do this with so many different colors. So you can do blue skinnies and a white top like this, you can do black skinnies and a white top like this, you can do so many different variations with just a few of these in different colors. I have a basic knit, so this is absolutely my most worn knit over the last month maybe. I've literally reached for it every single day. Super cozy, it's quite thick, it's not a thin knit, and it's not a huge chunky knit, so it's a really nice in between. I really like the style of this one. It's got a crew neck and it has puff sleeves as well, which I love. And yeah, I just think this looked so good with so many different outfits I've worn. I've worn it with jeans, I've worn it with skirts, I've worn it with leather, I've worn it under big coats, under leather jackets, under blazers. Honestly, this is my most worn piece in a long time, and I really, really love it. I mean, even though it's just a simple black jumper, this does kind of have that like mohair effect as well. It does say it's got an alpaca blend in it, so it is quite warm and it is nice and furry. And then finally we have chunkies. So I have lots and lots of chunky knits, but I chose this one because it brings in color and it's super cozy, super warm, and I love it so much. Unfortunately, this one is not in stock, but I will find very, very similar ones because I've seen lots. This one has a super, super large neck, so I think I can roll this one probably like 2 times, and it's just really big and oversized and cozy. Wear this on colder days and also warmer days. This is perfect on warmer days. You can just chuck on leather trousers, a little body like I'm wearing now underneath for layering, this, and then boots, and still nice and cozy. But not too hot. But also on colder days you can add this with a huge big jacket, and you have the neck coming out the top of the jacket, and it just looks really, really lovely and wintry. So yeah, I've got lots of chunky knits. I will link quite a few of them down below. I chose this one because I think the colour as well brings in nice kind of like breakup of black, but still a nice neutral knit. And then with these big chunky knits, I love pairing them with skirts. So I have 2 skirts to show you. I'm also wearing one, so you can see some different variations. So the first one I have to show you is this silky black skirt from Topshop. Very, very simple. It's a midi skirt. It has this kind of like asymmetrical stitching on the hem, so it gives you a nice kind of like swish down the bottom. But yeah, I really love these, and again, I love pairing these in this kind of weather with big chunky knits and a blazer, and I think it looks super chic. In terms of shoes, I will add a knit, a skirt, a jacket, and I'll either do chunky trainers or I'll do boots. It just depends, but I think they both look super cool. Just a super easy piece to wear. Lots of different outfits. You can do day, you can do night. Also, it does workwear, it does casual, it does done up, it does a lot of things. So I think a black midi skirt is super essential for a capsule wardrobe. So I have this one, and I also have the one I'm wearing now, which is pleated, if you can see. I'll pop a picture on screen of me wearing it right now, but this one is from Zara, and again, super, super cool. I actually love pairing this one with trainers, just because it is more kind of like done up with the pleats, but I think adding trainers just makes it look super chill and super casual. So yeah, that's my 2 silky midi skirts. Then I've brought in a knitted one because I'm obsessed with this. Again, I'll pop a picture on screen of me wearing it right now, but it's just, again, a plain black midi skirt, but this one's a really lovely soft knit, and I think this is super cool to wear at this time of year. Really nice and cozy, looks amazing paired with another big chunky jumper. So I did an all black outfit, and it was just super cozy, super cool, and I did boots with it as well. So the knitted skirt I wouldn't necessarily wear in the evening, but it's definitely a go-to for the day, and again, super easy to style up. So yeah, that's my skirts. Okay, so there's been a lot of talking in this video, but now we're going to move on to jackets. I'm going to try and steam through them so we don't end up with a half-an-hour video of me talking. But I've pulled out some blazers, I've pulled out some leather, and I've also pulled out a big thick one and some trench coats. So obviously there are so many jackets available right now, and I'm obsessed with jackets. It's like my little thing. I do have a whole blog post showing you all my favorite jackets at the minute, but I will talk you through some of them. So I've gone for 2 different styles of blazers. This one everybody seems to love, and I got it last year, which is super annoying, but there are lots of alternatives online. There is a blazer style, but I would say this is definitely a jacket. It's super thick, it's It's got a good weight to it. It keeps the wind out. It's super warm. So this one I love for this time of year because obviously it's nice and cozy, but it looks super cool paired with knits. It adds warmth. It looks really stylish. But yeah, it's more a jacket than a blazer. So I think it's a good little in-between. I also wear this one in the evening and I wear it in the daytime. It just depends what outfit I'm wearing, but it does work for lots and lots of different outfits. So if I can find this one, I will link it below. Fingers crossed they come out with it again because it's the most worn blazer I've ever had. And I think adding a blazer just kind of elevates the outfit. It makes you look put together. It makes you look chic. And of course, there's so many different blazers online, but if you can find a thicker one, it's the perfect piece for this time of year. And then I have a more kind of like smart blazer. This one is gorgeous. It's from a brand called Anne Louise Boutique. It is kind of like Balmain vibes, but I'm not going to spend £2.5 grand on a blazer, so this one will do. It's got this like tweed material. It's got these lovely gold buttons down the front, and it's got a very nice kind of like cutted shape, so it gives you a really nice waist. I just think this is gorgeous, and again, super essential. I wear this one day and night, so I've worn it in the day with a black thin knit and some skinny jeans and some boots and dressed it down, but also it will look super cool at night with maybe some leather trousers and some boot heels. Yeah, I just think having a smart blazer and a chill blazer, you've covered all bases there, and I think black is a lovely colour to have. It goes with so much. And we have leather, so I've pulled a biker jacket because obviously biker jackets are amazing. This one is real leather and it's from Topshop. I love it so much. It's so warm. It looks really, really cool. Again, I wear leathers with trainers, I wear leathers with boots, I wear them with everything. They're super, super comfortable, and yeah, just keep the wind out. And also you can dress these down so much and put on like a black hoodie, put on some black jeans and then some chunky trainers, and you've got a really nice chilled outfit, but I think you still look really cool. I really, really, really would recommend investing in a leather jacket, a real leather jacket. So I would say Topshop, this one is amazing, and it's about half the price of the All Saints ones, but I do have the All Saints ones and they're also amazing. But yeah, this is about £160. And then sticking to leather, I've pulled one that's a little bit more of a unique piece, shall we say. I'm in love with this. It's from a friend's brand called Furs by Natalia. She has the most gorgeous leathers. Like, the feel of this leather is just amazing. It's so, so soft. But I really love the shape of this one. It's something quite different. It's got a really large collar. It's quite cropped. It's kind of boxy. And then it has these kind of like tight cuffs. So your sleeves are really nice and baggy. And this one I've actually been wearing for the last few months. So I've worn it in summer. I've worn it in winter last year. And it's coming back out. I do tend to wear it a lot more in winter. So yeah, I've pulled it back out recently and I'm in love with it. But yeah, this is a super, super cool piece to have. I wouldn't say it's an essential piece to have, but if you're looking for something a little bit different and more kind of cool, and also one that will work definitely in the evening, but also in the day, I definitely recommend these jackets. So I will link her brand down below, but yeah, it's gorgeous. I've pulled the trusty teddy coat. So as we all know, these are so in fashion right now. It's super, super warm. There are so many different variations of these, different colours, different price ranges. I have lots and lots of them, from Primark right up to this brand, which is quite expensive, called Mona Veen. This is the heaviest coat in the world. It keeps you so, so warm. Yeah, I think teddy coats are definitely an essential. I think they look so, so cool, so chic, and also they definitely work over evening outfits, but also in the day, and so many different ways to style them. But yeah, I think you can have the most boring, plain, basic outfit on, and you add a teddy coat over the top, and you just look really, really chic. So yeah, that is my top pick of my teddy coat. But again, I will link a few down below because I have so many different variations and lots of different price points, and they all look fab. Okay, and then I've pulled some trench coats. These are great for this time of year. I probably will stop wearing them in about a month's time when it gets really cold because they're not warm. But I've pulled a beige one and I've pulled a black one. Topshop and then Zara. So this one is obviously more like traditional trench. It kind of gives that like Burberry vibe. I really, really love it. And again, I style these up in so many different ways. I can put a hoodie underneath them, or you can just do a black knit. You can do loafers, you can do trainers, and you can do boots, and also leather, skinnies, blue jeans, black jeans. I think trench coats really, really finish an outfit. So if I'm in meetings in London or whatever, and I don't want to be uncomfortably wearing like a skirt on the tube or whatever, I'll put on a pair of black jeans, basic top, and then this over the top just makes it look super chic and pulled together, and just, yeah, I just really love them. So this is a basic one from Zara, but again, not warm at all, so you really do have to kind of like layer under your trench coats. I have this one from Topshop, which is super oversized, but I thought same trench coat style, but bring it in with a different color, just add something different. So the sleeves are really big, everything's just oversized, but I really, really love it like that. So I've been wearing this with all black and trainers or boots, and it's just quite a nice like chilled but put together jacket to have. This one's a little bit heavier and thicker than the Zara one, so I'll probably wear this one into winter and just have to layer underneath it. But yeah, I really loved it, and I thought it was quite a nice kind of unique piece to have in the wardrobe. Okay, last thing I'm going to talk about is shoes. I'm holding these like this because they've got mud everywhere in my office. I could talk about shoes forever, but they're pretty simple. Boots and trainers is really all I wear in winter. So many different kind of boots. There's combat boots, there's biker boots, but I bought a pair of Doc Martens the other day, or the other week, and already they are the best boots I've ever had in my whole life. So I actually got the kind which are called the Pascal, I think, which is a softer leather, so I never had to break these in. They just were super comfortable from day one. I think every single thing I've shown you on this rail work with these boots, and I think that's why I love them so much. So they're still quite chunky and they're very impactful, but they're just more kind of like streamlined, and they fit really snug to my leg, and there's no black or silver hardware, so it's just a very muted boot, and yeah, I just really love them. Yeah, that is what my capsule wardrobe would be. As I said, everything I've shown you, you can mix and match, so you can do this trench with this t-shirt and these jeans, or this blazer and that knit, and you know, everything works. So all of these pieces will work with all of the pieces, so you can make so many different outfits from this rail. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Sorry if it's gone on for literally the longest time ever. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Everything will be linked down below, and I'll also add in some other pieces for you, like alternatives or just some other different price point pieces. And yeah, I think that's it. I will see you next time. Bye!